Lori with a Sassy Girl Aroma haul. So I picked up some brittles. I don't know, what is she calling the little the muffin, I guess? Muffin cups? I'm not sure. I should remember that. I'll have to look next time. I did pick up a loaf and I was so excited. I picked up a perfume. So I really went back and forth. This took me a while to decide which one I wanted. There's so many great scents. And it's probably going to be a surprise to you as to which one that I picked up, because I did not go with what you would think that I would have picked up. But truly, there are so many scents that I could have picked up in a perfume. I know that there will be more. Spoiler alert, it will not be my last one. I haven't ordered any more yet. I wanted to get this first, try it out. And you know, the second this box came in, I was popping it open. That's the first thing I did, was spritz myself with the perfume, and I am so impressed. So let's jump into this and talk about the scents that I got. First things first, we have a business card here, and here's some information. I'll put her link down below if you're interested in ordering. I don't think that there's a pre-order this weekend. I think, is it next week? I want to say, I think it's like every other, I don't know, but I don't think it's this weekend, which is fine. But do you guys feel like this too? I was just having a conversation with some of my waxy friends. It feels like all the openings are at the same time. It's like, So this weekend, I don't feel like there's a lot that I'm ordering. I mean, I know there were a few that were available, but I didn't partake. I don't know what happened, but I don't know. Something must be wrong with me. No, but seriously, so I'm like, it's got to be next weekend, because I'm sure there'll be more, and then I'll be like, what is happening? All right, so I did get 2 samples. This first one is Mellow Lavender. This is very pretty. This to me smells more like the lavender that I am used to. So it smells herbal to me, but very, very pretty. I'm interested to melt this. I'm going to put this in my bathroom. This is a bathroom scent to me. I like using these little cups here too in my little car over here. And I probably have waxed my nose. But anyway, I will really enjoy melting this. And it might be a lavender I would get in the future. I don't know. It's going to be strong. I guarantee it's going to be really strong. All right, this next one I'm not sure about, just because one of the words here, it's Jingleberry Wreath. So I'm guessing, is that pine? I'm gonna guess. I can't really smell it. Let me see. I don't know. It's not heavy on the pine if you're worried about that. I'm wondering what's in this now, because it's interesting. I'm gonna have to look that up. I mean, at least my first impression, it's not something that I think that I would need to order, but it could transform on warm. So I will melt this because it doesn't smell like pine to me. If it was a strong pine, you guys know I'd have to pass it along to somebody else. So I don't want to take that chance. But yeah, since I don't get the pine, at least on first, cold sniff, I'll give it a try. All right, let's talk about the perfume. I don't want to wait till the end. I mean, look at how gorgeous this packaging is. She did such a good job with these. So professional. It says, be kind to everyone, because you never know how much the person beside you is suffering, which I love. This is 3.4 ounces. And this was a pre-order. And so inside you have more of her label. And it says, to be beautiful means to be yourself. You don't need to be accepted by others. You just need to accept yourself. Thank you for your support. Is it Tyrell and Julie? So very, very nice. And then you open it up and you've got this gorgeous bottle here. So nice. Oh, here's probably the front with her label, and then the back here. So this is Adam's Beach Party. So this, if you're not familiar with the scent, it is freshly sliced strawberries, warm pound cake, whipped cream, toasted marshmallow, sea salt breeze, and s'mores. So basically it's strawberry pound cake and her beach nights, which is my absolute favorite. It lasts forever, and that's the thing. I was thinking, okay, I was really, really hopeful that it would, have a lot of staying power, because that scent in wax, you can put it in your warmers I swear that would last 2 days. You might not have the strawberry pound cake. That might dissipate over time, but her beach nights will last forever if you leave it in the warmer. I should test it sometime, truly, because, you know, I know that I've put it on a scent that I've loved with beach nights in it and just left it on all day because it was so good. And then I was like, well, I'm going to leave it in overnight. And I get up the next morning and I could still smell it. Yes, it's a little bit more faint, but I can still smell it and it's amazing. So I thought this would be really, really nice for the summer. You guys know I love pumpkin pecan waffles, but at this point I was kind of like, well, you know, it's going to be the spring and summertime. Let's get something fun, fruity, and obviously beach nights because I wanted a beach night scent. So this is Absolute Perfection. So I've used it twice. So this kind of pops off. I don't know if you have to, I don't know if you have to turn it or just pop it right off, but it just goes right back on. So I'm assuming you just pull it right off. I've used it twice. So I used it yesterday. I have it on today and it has lasting power. I can smell it. I put it kind of right here and because I want to smell it too. And I don't want to like drown myself in it. But yeah, I smelled it all day yesterday and I just loved it. So I want to see how it does today because I'm getting obviously used to the scent, used to smelling it. But I love it. It smells exactly like the wax. She just knocked it out of the park on these. These are absolutely fabulous and I will be getting more, 100%. The hardest thing for me is choosing the scents. It really is. I mean, there are so many great scents that she has available. So yeah, I'm just going to have to look and see, you know, what's available the next time I, you know, want to make an order and order another one. I don't know. It's going to be hard to pick. It was hard this time. All right, so I did get some brittles. So let's jump into those again. I love the colors that she uses. These are fabulous. Not that I care about breaking. I really don't. The only reason I would care about them coming broken is that sometimes they're harder to store then. Because these are so convenient to store. They store so nice and flat that it doesn't take up hardly any room in my drawers, which is amazing. So that's the only reason that I care. I mean, we break them to melt them anyway. It's not you're going to put this whole thing in your warmer. that would be bad. So that's the only reason that I would care. But I don't think I had any broken, which, you know, she packs well. You just never know. Once they leave her hands, I know she's not shipping these out broken. I can't see that happening, but you know, once she leaves, you know, they leave her hands, you just never know. And I've seen boxes that it looked like an elephant sat on it. I had one that came in from a vendor that I swear it looks like it had been dropped in a lake. So it was sopping wet. So at least, you know, it was wax. It was just wax and it was okay. Nothing was damaged in terms of that, but yeah, you just never know once it leaves her hands. And you guys, it is so hard for me to pick. When I go on and she's got, I think she had, I was looking the one time, it was 63 cents. I'm like, how am I supposed to narrow this list down? Because I'm like, this sounds good. This sounds good. Yep. And then I get these orders in and I'm like, I see other people's hauls and I'm like, I would have bought that. I should have bought that one. I should have bought this. Not that I'm disappointed in my order ever. It's just, I'm always wanting to add additional. So yeah, this is Cotton Candy Fizz, Cotton Candy Lemon Lime Fizz. And I just love these colors for spring. So I don't know if it's part of the collab or it's just something that I'm doing for Easter. It might just be like pastels. I'm planning on a pastel week for Easter and this would be absolutely perfect for that. Yeah, this smells really, this is really fun. I feel like I get the cotton candy and the fizzy. So I'm assuming that's Fizzy Pop. This is so nice. I really like this a lot. What else? It says basically, yeah. And the lemon lime fizz is kind of what the Fizzy Pop type of oil is. So yeah, that's exactly what I get with this. It's very fun, fresh and fruity. You guys know how I feel about my super fizzy, fruity, candy-like scents. Love it. This next one is Frosted Lemon Cookies. I think I got this one for James. It is fresh from the oven, sugar cookies frosted with a sugary lemon frosting. Now, I love these type of scents too, but him and his girlfriend both really like lemon. So I, you know, get some scents for him sometimes. This is really, really nice. I feel like this is a lemon cream filled cookie, kind of like an Oreo, like the lemon Oreos. Yeah, that's what it kind of smells like. Or even like, I'm just picturing, it's so funny. Because have you guys seen those cake stirs recently? Like they have the Oreo cookie cake stirs, and I just saw the Nutter Butter ones. So they're kind of like the soft cookie with the filling inside. It's kind of what it smells like a really nice pillowy soft cookie with a lemon cream filling. That's what this reminds me of. Really good. He will love that one. Next one is for him, definitely. She's a Little Mermaid. So look at the colors there. It says Mac Apple, Cotton Candy, Crisp Ozone, Salty Sea Spray, Seaweed, Sunweather Driftwood, and Whipped Cream. So he loves all of those items. I thought, yeah, let's try something different. This is a really, really nice juicy apple. And I feel like I get salty sea air. Those are the two things that I'm getting right now on cold. So it's kind of like juicy apple with sea spray, salty sea spray or salty sea air. I don't know if some of the other things will come out. I mean, the Crisp Ozone just kind of makes it more fresh to me. And so we'll see, but I think he's going to love this because he loves everything with salty sea air, and Mac Apple is one of his favorites. So I think that's going to be a really good one. This is Kevin's Fruity Madness, Fruit Loops, Crunch Berries, Fresh Picked Strawberries, and Skittles, and with Starburst candy. I mean, these are just gorgeous. The artistry is so good on these. So what this smells like the most to me is Skittles. I don't really get fresh picked strawberries, and it just might be making it a little bit sweeter. I feel like I really get Skittles in here, and probably Fruit Loops. I feel like this is blended really well though. It's very, very, it's a good name for this, Fruity Madness. It really does smell like that. It's like an explosion of fruit. That's what it really smells like. It's definitely, you can tell it's a cereal scent, but it's different than some of her other ones that she has. Like, you know, there's some other cereal scents, and this one definitely smells different to me. So I'm excited about that one. That'll be fun. Really great summer scent. All right, I wanted to try this one. I was a little worried just because I don't love bubblegum by itself per se, but you guys know I love grape scents. So this is grape blended with bubblegum. So I was hoping it would smell like, what is that, like Hubba Bubba back in the day? If you remember that. It does. It does. My mouth is gonna water. That's what it really does smell like. Yeah, it does. It smells like grape bubblegum. So I'm excited to melt this. I think it's going to come out even stronger and warm. This, look at, I mean, just look at the colors. Look at this. It's just fabulous. So I think this is going to be really, really nice also for the summer. It does. It reminds me of grape bubblegum if you ever chewed that back in the day. Yeah, 100%. So good for our teeth, right? Sugar-filled gum. All right, so we'll go, because I have more brittles, but we're going to do this one because it was kind of on top. So this is Be Humble, Beach Night, Elderberry, Marshmallow, and Cotton Candy. I love anything with her Beach Night in it, honestly. I feel like I got a hair. I always have a hair, like, on my face. All right. Her Beach Night is so good. Ugh. And I definitely get the elderberry first and foremost. It's so yummy. This is so good. I'm trying to think, how do I explain elderberry? I don't know, because to my nose, it's, I don't know. I get the cotton candy too, and I feel like I'm going to have wax pieces. So I want to say kind of like cranberry and raspberry a little bit to me. It's not, but it's got its own distinct scent, I feel like. But kind of. And then you've got the Beach Nights and cotton candy. This is so nice. Yeah, I would totally get this in a larger size. So I wanted to try it because I hadn't tried it in any other size, but yeah, I would totally get this in larger quantity. I'm excited to melt it and see if it's loaf worthy. Most of her scents are, let's just be honest. It's like, oh my gosh. I honestly don't think that I've had a bad scent from her. There was one scent that ended up being a mispour that was pretty bad, but that was only because it was a mispour. And so I can't think of anything. I mean, there's scents that I don't love as much as other ones, And that's to be expected, but I don't think I've ever had a bad scent where I was like, oh, this is terrible. I really don't think so. All right, out of the bread box, Pretzel Latte Vanilla Bean Noel. So Wax Melt's BFF, or Angela, loves this scent and had asked for it. So I thought, okay, I have to get it. It's coffee, so. And it's funny because you really do, it's like coffee and fresh bread. That's what it smells like. And I'm so excited to warm it because I know that she said it was amazing, warmed up too. And I feel like bread scents really transform. Like the yeasty, bready, like pretzel type of notes really, really come out. Like I'm picturing, and like I told you guys, I always do this. Like when I smell something, it puts pictures in my mind of what I'm smelling. I don't know why it does that, but it's like a really, really soft pretzel with the like the brown coating on the outside. That's what it's bringing to mind with some coffee. So yeah, this one's really nice. This is fun. I think I'm really gonna enjoy this. Perfect. Yeah, it says latte, vanilla bean Noel. I'm not really getting a lot of vanilla bean Noel, but that's the case for everything. But I think it just makes blends a little bit creamier. So yeah, I think this one's going to be really, really nice. I can't wait to warm that one. Red Zucchinis, Cherry Marshmallow Zucchini, and Vanilla Waffle Cone. So I don't really have a lot of cherry scents I've been noticing, and I really do like cherry. So I don't know. I haven't really gravitated to them. I really like this a lot. Oh, this is so nice. So it's not cough medicine. I know a lot of people don't like cherry, which is crazy. And I've said this before, I am allergic to the cherry cough medicine, like the flavoring that goes in that. So you would think that any cherry scent would make me like run for the hills, but it doesn't. It's just so delicious. And this is so good with the cherry and zucchini bread. Oh, it's amazing. So, yum. This next one is My Kind of Wedding Cake, and it's pistachio pudding, sweet cherry pie crust, and wedding cake. So, another cherry scent that I thought I should pick up. And I really get the pistachio in this. It's definitely different than a cherry scent. A lot of pistachio can really, really read cherry, and I'm okay with it because I like that, but this smells like the salty, nutty pistachio. Yeah, it's really nice. And I get the wedding cake in there. I don't get a lot of cherry, I will say. I don't, and that might come out more on warm, but I feel like I get the salty pistachio in the wedding cake. That's good. Really nice. All right, I've had this before in, I don't know if it was a sampler. It was something, but I've had it before and melted it. It was really good. My Life is a Zucchini. So it's a zucchini bread, sugar cookie, and sweet milk. This smells so nice. I love her zucchini bread as well. Yeah, I love it by itself. I love it blended. It's so creamy and delicious. There's no corn chips in this. I can smell the difference, believe me. This is not corn chips. There is no corn bread type of note, because sometimes it smells like that to me. It's very, very creamy, just sweet and smooth zucchini bread. Yeah, this is absolutely amazing. Love it. All right, and I picked up a loaf. Again, so hard to pick. Like, I feel like there were multiple loaves that I could have purchased. And is this the order that had the IHOP loaf? The only thing is I hadn't gotten my order yet of the IHOP brittle, and I didn't remember if that was a scent that I liked or not. So I didn't want to get a loaf in it, not being sure of how it worked in my house. I think I only melted a small, maybe it was from a sample or something, I'm not sure, but I wanted to make sure before I purchased a whole loaf that was a scent that I truly wanted a loaf in. So this one, I knew I wanted this. There was no doubt. There was somebody that had been asking for this scent, I guess, and was begging, and Julie poured it, and I guess she hadn't poured it for a year, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I better get it now because it's right up my alley. Now I'm afraid I'm going to absolutely love this and not be able to get it, but that's okay. We'll just all ask. It's fine. This is Fruit Fizz. Fruity Pebbles, Fizzy Soda, Cotton Candy, Blueberry, and Satsuma. So, I mean, this just screams something that I would love. Love the colors. This feels so heavy. This is amazing. It is so fruity fizzy. Like, knock your socks off. Fizzy. You get the fruity, it's Fruity Pebbles, right? Yeah, Fruity Pebbles, the fizzy Satsuma. That's basically what I'm getting the most on this one. This is so good. So delicious. The whole order is making my mouth water. I'm telling you, this whole thing is amazing. Really hefty loaf. So yeah, so that was my order from Sassy Girl. Couldn't be more pleased. I was so excited when this came in to get my perfume. I've been waiting for it. I'm like, I want to smell it so bad. And I don't know about you guys, but everywhere I go, people tell me, oh, you smell so good. I think it's going to be worse now, because now I'm going to have Sassy Girl. My kids are like, oh my gosh, it's so embarrassing. Like, yes, it is, but it's the wax. So they always want to know, like, what it is. So now I should put one of the cards, Julie's card, in my wallet or something, in case somebody asks and they really want to know. I'll be like, there's this vendor. She makes candles and perfumes. Yeah. So anyway, very, very excited to use this perfume and all of this wonderful wax. Let me know in the comment section down below if you've picked up a perfume and what is your favorite scent of any of the ones that you picked up. Or if you haven't, what scent would you pick up? Because it's going to be so hard for me to make my decision on the next one, because I want them all. First of all, that would be ridiculous. I would have them everywhere. And, you know, they would cost some money. For sure. So let me know what your choice would be. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.